I tried designing a shirt every day. And guess what happened?
Hello, these are all the shirts I made. I made 52 shirts. Why did I do that? You see, in June 2021, I finished my 365 project where I designed a poster every day. And you'd think like a regular person, I would just stop. I would just take a break like a regular person would. But you know what? I didn't do that because why? I am stupid. Actually, maybe I think I took like a month break playing Fortnite. Oh, let's go! But other than that, I did not take a break. I was like ready to start a new project. And what that new project was, doing a t-shirt every day. Wow. How did I do that? Well, let me tell you. When I got the idea for this t-shirt project, I was like, you know what? I'm not just gonna design a t-shirt every day. I was gonna actually make a t-shirt every day because you know why? Mock-ups are cringe, okay? I wanted to make real shirts and I started researching how to do that. I started looking up like screen printing. That was too messy. I started looking at like DTG. That was too expensive. And then I came across white toner printing. That is basically a printer that uses white toner. Did you guys know that printers don't use white ink? I didn't know that. You know, because of the paper is white. Why would you need white ink? But basically, what white toner, it's just really complicated. Let me tell you. There it is. There's like a special like coating on the back of this transparency. The adhesive will stick to the design on this transparency and then you like peel it off and then you're gonna press this onto the t-shirt. I don't know if that makes sense. So I saw a few YouTube videos on how to do this, right? So I was like, you know what? I could probably do this project realistically because the reason why I chose this method other than like doing all the other methods is because like I could easily make one-offs really fast. You know, it doesn't look that hard and the printer is only $4,000. $4,000. Like if I sell these shirts, I could probably make $4,000. Here was the plan. The plan was to create a shirt every day and then auction them off like NFTs. Guys, do you guys get it? NFTs? I was gonna only make one shirt and then auction it off. Isn't that genius? So I thought, you know what? I'll buy the printer. And you know, I saw a few YouTube videos like that looks easy. That looks like it's not gonna be annoying at all because printers always work correctly. There's never been a printer that doesn't work correctly. I got the printer. So I got the printer. I started overset text too because I was like, you know what? Let me do it in a new account. And I was just gonna post it on there. Got a heat press from Amazon and then I started making the very first shirt. This shirt right here. Like one of 365, isn't that cool? This was shirt to make, okay? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that one shirt took me like 6 hours. This is the aftermath. I wasted a lot of fucking paper because there was a lot of trial and error. There was a lot of tests. That happened, and I was like, oh, that's stupid. I am gonna be the master of heat transfer shirts. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna conquer it. I mean, the best. It was horrible. Like, you know what it is? I'm pretty much learning a new skill. Like maybe I should have actually practiced the actual making of the shirt. Because I was learning so many things like t-shirt design, arts and crafts, and I was learning photography. Like literally 3 things. It was pretty much 365 projects into one. I was like, I don't know about this, but I ignored that voice. But, you know, I persevered. On August 2nd, 2022, I posted the first shirt of the 365-2 project. And I was like, okay, I could probably do this for 364 more days. I was like, you know what? How hard could it be? I've done this before, right? And I could do it again way easier. Like, I was ambitious. I felt like I could do it. So I posted the first thing. So the original plan was, right, I had actually a lot of fun designing these shirts. Okay, I had fun. But what wasn't fun was the actual printing of the shirts because God, Guys, let me explain to you what the actual process of making the shirt was. First, you have to design it. This is the design for today. And then you have to print it out on this transfer sheet. There it is. And then you have to marry it on a heat press with adhesive. And there's so many things that could go wrong in the process. You gotta rub it for some reason. I don't know why you have to rub it, but you do. One, the translucent sheet doesn't like print it out correctly. Make sure to print it on the right side. There's like a special like coating on the back. Once you try to marry the adhesive, you have to like have it at the right temperature. You need to get this to 120 degrees. The right humidity. It has to be the right humidity for the printer and then for the actual adhering of the adhesive. Ah. It did not catch right here. So that's not gonna stick to the actual shirt. And then once you do that, you have to then put it on the shirt and it still could fuck up. Now we need to put it in the freezer. You have to let the transfer cool off onto the shirt. The translucent transfer is like $6 and then the shirt is like $3 and then like you just wasted $9 if you fucked it up. So I was like, I don't know about this. But I ignored that, you know. I was like, you know what? I'm learning a new thing. I could probably learn how to do it. Like, I'm really good at design. I'm awesome. I'm gonna conquer it. I can do anything if I just set my mind to it. I'm just being a baby. That was my mind. The first 7 shirts, I put them up on auction. People actually bought them. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. But then I got like a really great idea, guys. I'm just full of great ideas at this moment in time where I was like, you know what? A lot of people wanted the shirts. I'm like, God, like they were like, oh, I want this shirt too. I don't want to go into auction because it's complicated and Shopify. It was complicated for me to set up, okay? But I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's simplify it. Let's just let people pre-order the shirts. So I said, guys, great news. I'm gonna let everybody have the shirt. I'm gonna let everybody have the shirt pre-order at the end of August. First 30 shirts, pre-order at the end of the month. That's a great idea. It's gonna be fun. I could definitely do this. I've definitely done this before and I could do it efficiently and not gonna lose my mind doing it. Once I had opened the pre-orders, I was like, oh no, there are a lot of people that want to buy these shirts. To be exact, like 100 people, which doesn't seem that many, right? It doesn't seem like 100 people, but mind you, I had not created 100 shirts before. I barely made 30. And then now I have a financial commitment to customers. And I've never shipped anything in my life before. So I'm like, this seems like a problem. I was definitely suffering from success. I kept going. So I prepared I kind of prepared for this. I opened a Google Sheet. That's how you know it's serious. Like once I opened that, I was like, Google Sheets is open. It's time to rock and roll. There was a pre-order period, 2 weeks. After that, I would start manufacturing, right? So I was kind of prepared, right? But once pre-orders closed and I had to make the shirts, guess what? I still have to design. Guys, I'm still doing a shirt a day and then taking a photo and taking a photo, posting it on Instagram. And then I have to make 100 shirts. It was looking grim, to say the least. Ugh. Yeah, so once I started the shirts, manufacturing the 100 shirts I had to give people, I was probably having the worst time in my life. This is where I want to get serious for a second, because this is the part of the video where I get real, okay? This is where I get real. It was literally the worst time of my life. Like, I don't know what I was doing, guys. Like, I didn't know, like, I had no prior experience, and I was making a lot of mistakes. I felt like an absolute failure because there were so many mistakes, and I don't know why I couldn't, like, get it done in the first try. And then, like, people were depending on me because they paid money for this, right? They paid money for this. And then I had to get something out. And literally, like, I'll put a video right here of me making the shirts. I started to feel this weird tingling sensation because I was so tired. While I was making the shirts, I felt this very weird, achy, tingly sensation that I've never felt before. And at that moment, I was like, I am in this. Like, I think I'm burning out. And by the time I realized it, I think it was too late because I was not sleeping. I was eating like crap. I was literally eating McDonald's every other day. I was crying. Did not see my friends at all. And this is only like a month and a half into the project. And I was having the worst time of my life. I was like, maybe I should stop, but I didn't. My mom actually saw me like struggling and she helped me pack all of the packages. Because even that, like guys, like packing 100 things, like you really have to be organized. And I'm not the most organized person, as you can see from this video. I'm just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? So I was literally struggling. But I did not stop. I did not stop. I sent them all out and I kept going. I kept going. And I don't know why, but I kept going for another, not even 30 days. I think I realized somewhere in there, I needed to stop. I think my therapist told me like, you need to stop because this is not good for you. I was like, yeah. And I think I ended it with this. I made this. So I made this sweater. I basically told everybody I'm quitting. I was just so burnt out and I couldn't do it anymore. And I just decided to quit. And it was probably one of the best decisions of my life because it was kind of, honestly, looking back at it, I don't know why I kept going. Why did I keep going, guys? Like even the shirts before this one were all kind of bad. Like the work was suffering. I was not having fun anymore. I was like kind of losing. I wasn't really losing money. Like I think all the pre-order sales kind of offset the cost, but still I paid with my mental health pretty much. How did I recover? How did I recover, guys? Well, I didn't do anything for a month. At this point, it's like what, October, November? Pretty much from November to December, I didn't do anything. I literally just reposted my work on Instagram because I still need to live. It was Christmas, so I had Christmas sales and, those went pretty well. During that time, December, literally nothing was done. I just played Fortnite every day and just did not make art. And even when I wanted to, I was kind of like blocked. I was like, it was kind of a weird feeling. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should travel because I've been cooped up in my bedroom for so long. I was like, I cannot be in this bedroom anymore, in my garage, in my parents' garage. That's where I was making them. I was like, I can't be here anymore. So I gotta leave. I gotta leave. So I went traveling pretty much, went to like Brazil, New York. Shout out to Nicole for making Brazil so awesome. But I pretty much took like a break. I think what really helped me was I bought a camera. I bought this camera that you're watching right now. And I started making YouTube videos. I think it's very important to start a different medium. If you got burnt out on one thing and you still want to be creative, and I think this is a very important process in the healing process, is that you need to go learn a new skill, learn a new hobby that is not related at all. And video editing, even though I was making it about design, video editing and like talking to a camera is a totally different art form than like designing a shirt. This is actually why I set the limit of like one video a month at the very beginning of this year, because I was like scared that I was gonna get burnt out again. And I didn't want that. So I was like really making sure that I wasn't burning myself out. So that's why I had that limit, right? And so I had that limit. I was trying to prevent myself from burning out. And I think these are the things you need to do if you want to prevent yourself from burning out, right? You want to really listen to your body. Like, what does that even mean? Like, people say that all the time. Like, listen to your body, listen to your body. Well, if your body is aching, if your body is like so tired that it doesn't, like, you are just on autopilot and it's just like, you like hate your life, you're eating like shit. Those are the signs, guys. Those are the signs of burnout. Your health as a human being is more important than any project will ever be. That is the most important thing in your life.
Like, I think that's actually the biggest lesson I learned from this project is that your health, your happiness is more important than any job, any project, any piece of art that you've ever made. That is more important. Your health, your life is more important. And you just got to remember that when you're making anything or if you're trying to push yourself, is that none of this is really that serious, guys. Art should be fun. I know we have to continue to live in this world, like work and stuff, but again, we have one life. We have one life, guys. Make sure you don't burn yourself out living it.